Do you have a corded device that has somehow become cordless? Are you a stranger to these items? If you're not confident soldering, and this has happened to one of your corded devices, this video is for you. Step 1 of the DIY repair, you got to remove the screws of the device you're trying to repair. This one's slightly more complicated than average because you have to remove these little plugs that are covering over where the screw holes are. Most things you'll be replacing the power cords on have easy access to the screws, and most of them are just starhead crossheads. These are Torx, but that doesn't matter. Most reasonable sets that you'll get out there will have Torx in them. Specifically, this charger has T10 Torx, which are fairly common, but from a DIY perspective, this is the hardest part, getting the screws out and overcoming the barrier of thinking, what if I take the screws out and take that apart and get it back together again? That's something you just have to overcome mentally. Don't be afraid. With the screws out, you just open up whatever it is, in this case a hilti charger, and you see where the power cord's going in there, and you think to yourself, what do I do now? So I'm going to use a pair of pliers just to cut these wires. So we'll cut this off, and yeah, that's what we do then. The lead will be a bit shorter, but just cut it off, and you have to expose those two wires. And you pull that off like that. Okay, find them hard to push in. What you can do is you can get a little drill bit and drill a hole. I'm going to do just that. I'm going to just make this hole bigger with a drill bit. Now we're able to feed that through quite easily. And the first thing we'll do is put a knot on it to make sure that it doesn't come loose and pull through. You can set that on there. And the next thing we've got to do is expose the ends of these wires and join the blue to blue and join the brown to brown. They're all color coded, you can't really go wrong. But we cut off the charger. This is only for people that are fixing this charger. It has this, and this is an anti-interference device or thing. It's to stop the charger from interfering with other devices like televisions and all when it's in operation. I'm going to put that back on again just in case that's important, but most things will not have this. So that's it, reconnected again, and we just strip the wires and get them reattached. I do recommend these little wire strippers. You do get them on Amazon. This is a Parkside one, but I have a couple. Some of them I got on Amazon. They're so easy to use. Just strip back the wire like that. It's so easy. A bit more off the brown here. There we are. We're good to go now. We have the two exposed wires and the two exposed wires, and we just have to reconnect them to each other. As promised earlier on in this video, this will not include soldering at all. This will be a much simpler, much easier method that will be user friendly if you're not confident with the soldering iron. These are called solder sticks. I'm going to try and get these on Amazon. I'm going to try and put a link in the description and pinned in the comments section for you to buy your own. What you do is you put that on there like that until the wire's in the middle. This is the solder here, and you put this on, you tighten up that wire and you slide it on like that and get it all braided together in a wee thing. Get it all on. These come in different sizes for different sizes of wire, and you make sure the two wires is crossing over in that little silver bit. And we've got to do the same with this one. You can use a heat gun to make these stick, to make this solder melt, but since we're going the DIY route, I'm going to show you how to use a lighter to do it, an ordinary cigarette lighter. I do recommend this type of lighter rather than the standard one, because it's pretty good at setting a bit of heat quickly the direction you want it to. As you can see, that's pretty much stuck together now. So all we have to do is put it together, put in the screws, and we're good to go. In the case of these chargers, just the little rubber things. So we'll plug this in to see if it works now. And we got a light. So for DIY cable fixes, don't just throw a little bit of tape on it from the outside and hope it's going to be okay. Use these solder sticks. They're much easier, handier, and you don't need a soldering iron. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and check out my channel for all my other videos.